So I remember being very young and BLS being one of the stations that had rap shows, you know, Mr. Magic's Rap Attack with Marley Marl. And I remember rushing to the radio during that show so that I could record on cassette the entire show. I still have recordings of some of those full shows and the different blends and things like that you know used to happen on that station, and some of the rap songs that used to get played on that station. But that was like a big deal for us, like catching these because it was always world premieres and exclusives that you didn't hear, or you only heard it on WBLS. So it was my job to try to record these things so I could come outside the next day with my little radio and play songs that I heard the night before that maybe people in the neighborhood weren't familiar with. So yeah, definitely, man, listening to that station. And I just always remember, anytime I think about BLS, I always remember they had this drop. It was like they would play it during the day, and they would say WBLS. And I have so many recordings of the Rap Attack show, and then that being played like dropped into the songs. I think one of the songs that I was always rushing to hear Marley or them play on that station was Stetsasonic, Go Stetsa 1 Brooklyn, Go Brooklyn, you know, because that was one of the songs that when we used to go to Latin Quarter, that was one of the songs that we would dance to and do the WAP to. So anytime they played that, I'm turning the radio up because I wanted to hear that record. So definitely Stetsasonic was definitely one of the big records. I'm pretty sure people aren't gonna remember this or have any memory of this, but back in probably 86 or 87, one of the demos that I recorded at Marley's house in our early working together was a song called Howard Park. And back in those days, Marley would take demos that artists recorded. They wouldn't even be mixed or anything, and he would play them on the radio. So the first record of mine where I heard my voice on the radio was this song called Howard Park, which I don't think he played it more than once or twice ever. I actually have a recording, a file of him playing Howard Park, and that dropped WBLS during the song. And yeah, I came back around in my neighborhood, and everybody was like, "Yo, that was you?" Like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to be cool about it, but that was like a big deal that he even played it. Now, it never became a record. It was never on vinyl. It was never something that commercially got released. But even though it was a demo, it was still my voice being played on WBLS, so that was a big deal for me.